On the night that Ariella Navarro-Fenoy and Duvel Hibbert were shot to death, Hibbert on the patio inside Muzik Nightclub, 10 paid duty officers were hired by the club to patrol the exterior, in addition to 73 licensed security guards working inside. Now police are suspending the use of paid duty officers at Muzik, concerned for the safety of police officers who are paid to keep the public safe.
The reality is that, it is a political response, and I feel it's unfortunate because it's giving the wrong message to wannabe gangbangers to say, hey, if you're gonna come there and create a havoc, we're not gonna allow our officers to go and protect the public.
This gang expert, frequently called to testify for police, says Muzik is being singled out, a club that he says has had relatively few incidents and worked hard to be proactive. We asked the chief to explain the rationale. Isn't that the message you're sending by saying we're not going to police this because it's a danger to our officers?
Well, let's get some clarity on this. First and foremost, public safety is number one, and I've made it very, very clear that what we're trying to do is we're trying to identify what the gaps are. We want those gaps fixed. We're working with that club. That club readily admits that there are things that need to be fixed and are taking every step to make it fixed.
One theory that police sources say investigators are working with is that the gun got in over this fence. You can see the pool area to the club right there. Now, a club representative from Muzik tells Global News that in 2014 they wanted to build this into a 9-foot wooden fence to make the club safer, but a city bylaw officer told them they couldn't go any higher than 6 feet tall. At the time of Hibbert's murder, he was out on bail for possession of drugs for the purpose of trafficking. As part of his release, his lawyer tells us he had a curfew between midnight and 6 a.m. unless with a surety, his mother. Despite those conditions, the 23-year-old ex-con still managed to get into Muzik.
I don't understand why it didn't appear that maybe nobody was keeping this gentleman under surveillance. I mean, he was only a day away from a court appearance for drugs, for example.
The chief admits they need to work harder with other agencies on bail compliance. Catherine McDonald, Global News.